and welcome back to Crochet at My House. So it's been quite a busy week. I've been getting a lot of things done, been working on a bunch of different projects. I downloaded some new patterns that I'm going to be doing. There's not been as much gardening going on, but we have been outside enjoying the sunshine and doing things out there. So I've been doing a lot of crochet on back step. It's where I like to crochet. My sister has been doing a little bit of macrame. She's trying that out. And I finished something as well. So it's been fairly busy. I also did a live on Saturday. Don't know if any of you watched it, but I did do that. There wasn't really anybody there, as usual with me. Generally, lives are very quiet. But I did one. I might do another one not too soon, but eventually. I'm just kind of scattering things in here and there. So there's not a proper schedule to my lives, but there is to the Tuesday videos. So if you're looking for a scheduled video, that's this video. It's every week on a Tuesday. It doesn't go up at the same time every day. Just depends on things like if I get it, recorded early, or there have been a couple of times where I haven't got it up at the same time because the internet was being a bit meh. So it's regular, but it's not exact time. So if you do want to catch lives and keep track of any of the videos, just remember and press the bell for all notifications, and you should get a notification when I'm doing things. So the first thing is I finished this here. It's the Happy Camper, and I added curtains into the windows because I thought it looked a little bare, but otherwise it's basically what it was on the what's it called? Kit. That's it, the kit. It is basically what it was in the kit. I just added curtains, and I haven't added a pom-pom. You're supposed to have a pom-pom on here. I decided to just leave that off, but other than that, it is exactly how it was done in the kit, and I really like it. It turned out well. It was easy enough to do, although it was a little tricky figuring out exactly where the grid started. For that, I just suggest counting it out and pinning it, or some way to mark it. It doesn't really matter how you mark it. I used pins, like sewing pins, and they just got popped up in the corner here, and then there was one at the bottom. You've probably seen that in some of my previous videos. I did show this, and the pins were in it. So that's a way to sort of mark it. And that's my finished object. The next thing I do kind of have finished, like it's finished for the part that I've made, but not finished as in the project, because this is the calendar blanket Jayda's doing, along with what's it called? Which piece crafts or something like that? Judy. I'll try and remember and link that. I can't remember the name of the thing. But yeah, I did this. Now I didn't actually go with the colour the gem she was doing for this month. She was talking about pearls, black pearls, white pearls, just pearls in general. I like the look of Alexandrite, which is also for June. So I found something that reminded me of Alexandrite, which is right here. It's really pretty. I think I have the band somewhere. I can't remember. It was the cherry that I got in my last yarn haul. In my last yarn haul I got this yarn here, and it's really nice. It worked up really nice, it feels really nice, and it looks kind of how I wanted it to look. And it is a little bit curved in and hasn't stretched out yet because it hasn't been sitting as long as the other months, but it'll shape itself. But it's called the seashell stitch, and I like it. I will put pictures, obviously. I don't think the colours are showing up perfect on here because this red's looking almost brown, and like some of the other colours just look a little washed out. But yeah, I'll just take some pictures of it and you'll get to see the colours better. So that's all the sort of finished things. So on to just works in progress. So these things are just being worked on. They don't have any finished parts, but you'll get to see them. So this is the first whip. Now this is often referred to as the Call the Midwife baby blanket. It was originally called the block shawl. I'm just kind of collecting the information for this because I thought some people would be interested. But it was in the 1980s by Patterns that it was done, and yeah, it's called the block shawl. And it did use a different size hook. I have this one here, which is called my baby blanket, and it's the grocery card that I got from, and they say a 5.5 hook. Originally it was a 4mm, and I'm actually using a 5 instead of either of those sizes. But this is how it's looking. It's in stone, buttermilk, saffron, and vintage peach, which are all Stylecraft Special DK colours. I'm really liking the stitch. It is very pretty. It's also extremely easy to work on, and yeah, I'm just really enjoying it. I think that's the best show of the colours actually right there. Yeah, I'm just doing it in stripes, so it's just going to keep repeating: stone, buttermilk, saffron, vintage peach, and so on. I don't know exactly how wide I'm making it, but it is fairly long. I just don't know how many rows up I'm doing because I haven't really planned that part. It's supposed to be going on our sofa as a throw, and it kind of matches our wallpaper. We have a sort of sandstone-y wallpaper in the living room, and some of the colours in that kind of match, and yeah, it'll look nice. So the last thing I've been working on is the Nativity Advent calendar. It's right here. As you can see, I have started doing the green. Here's the front. So this is going to be the grass, and then obviously that's where the pockets are. And this is the grass. It is ever so slightly thicker than this yarn. On its own, one strand, it was thinner than this, and two strands together, it's just a little bit thicker, but it's not actually that bad. It's only a little bit. I'm enjoying it. I think it looks pretty. I think I may have not gotten enough of it though, so that's kind of a bummer. But it's not too bad because what I have done, well, this obviously is the Nativity Advent calendar background, so it's all of the background bits, the sky, the grass, the pockets. It doesn't include most of these pieces, so all the people, the animals, the angels, the star, They are not part of this pattern, although you do get the little gifts, the palm trees and the straw that goes in the bed. What I got this week is I actually got the paid for half of the pattern. So this pattern here you have to pay for. It is £3 on ribblr, which is where I got it. And you get all these pieces. So all the patterns for all this. So all the animals, all the people, the angels, the star, and you also get this little extra piece here, which is a little manger. It's so that you could have it on the table, but obviously you don't have to make the little manger piece if you're using it for the calendar. Now I have separated it into some different pieces. First piece being the information. So this little piece, it has the yarn colours, everything you'll need, so like hook size and stuff. Tells you what yarn she used. All the stitches are in here. So this is just kind of the little bit of information that you need to work with. And then my next section, which I won't really show you, is all the people. So all the people are in this part. It's just separated. Then the next piece here has all the animals. And then the last piece has the star. And then the little manger and stable place that they're in. And then it just at the back it has another picture of them all set out on the table. I'm really happy to have it. So if I haven't got enough green and I'm working on it and I run out of green, it's fine. I'll still be able to work on the calendar. I'll just start making the little people and animals and things. So that's one thing that I got printed off and will be working on soon. Then the last thing that I printed off is this little pattern here for a chicken. It's Coco la Galina, something like that. I thought it looked really cute, and my sister really likes farm animals, and she just likes farm stuff in general. She watches a lot of like homesteading things and all that sort of stuff. And I've been making little amigurumis that look like animals every so often. I made her one for her birthday, and I had made another one, but she got that one a little bit early. Yeah, and I just thought this was really cute. So this is chicken. It does have you doing little cheeks, you know, like blush. It's cute. It doesn't have legs. It's like it's lying down instead of standing up. I like it. So that's all the stuff I've been working on really. I don't really have anything upcoming planned. If there's any videos on Saturdays, they will be pretty random. Yeah, I don't really have a schedule for lives or anything, and things like doing a yarn haul or something, they get done every so often, and they will get put in on Saturdays whenever they happen. That's pretty much everything for this week. I have been watching a couple of films though, because we got lots of films not that long ago. And the other day there, I watched Atlantis, which is pretty good. And they watched it with me. My question would be, have you ever watched Atlantis, like the Disney Atlantis version, where they go under and find Atlantis and stuff? It is pretty interesting and a good watch. If you haven't, I would highly recommend it, but if you have, I would love to know. Right. So remember and like, comment, subscribe and ring that bell for notifications every time I put up a video.